All right, top shelf times. How open-minded are you about music for the holidays? I mean, like way off the beaten path. Don't get me wrong, I do love the Christmas classics, but I want to present one to you today that rarely, if ever, gets talked about for Christmas. Mostly because I think people miss the whole point of Christmas. Don't at me with your reason for the season stuff. I'll get to that in a bit. But talking about this record is also talking about the film. It's a soundtrack, a score, and it is the coming together of two of the greatest and most important artists of all time. Their impact is still being felt today. They both had this otherworldly ability of understanding the past, imagining the future, but still make it sear in the present. And the mass outpouring after their deaths would show that. When one of them died, somebody said he gave his audience avenues for exploring internal multitudes of presence, vitality, and desire. And when the other one died, someone said, I'm in awe of an artist that can peer into the abyss of their own mortality and make art that reflects the human condition. What a thing to say about an artist. They had a lot in common. But strangely, this was the first time that they had met. Who are the two artists I'm talking about? Well, David Bowie and Ryuichi Sakamoto. The movie is called Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, and it came out in 1983. It is an aching meditation on humanity, culture clash, and the cost of connecting with the kind of person that others don't want you to. It's pretty resonant today. Now, if you need your Christmas movies and music to be all sleigh bells and snowflakes, then a movie about Christmas and a prisoner of war camp in what was then Japanese-occupied Dutch East Indies, Indonesia, during World War II, with some gay subtext, then this one might not pop your Christmas crackers. But as for me and my house, it hits with real power because we tend to frame Christmas in the spirit of good cheer and gift giving for obvious social and consumerist reasons. And then there's a little Roman Catholic obsession with the December 25th, possibly to water down the pagan rain, but don't get me started. But Christmas time, regardless of what you think it's about, kind of needs to have one foot in the weird, because it is the intersection of the supernatural and the natural world. Now, Bowie was acting. He had just done The Hunger epic, but Ryuichi wasn't an actor. In fact, he only agreed to do this film if he could do the score. It was his first film score. He would go on to win the Oscar for his music in The Last Emperor. The music on the record is so beautiful. And sidebar, the last song on it is called Forbidden Colors. The vocals, truly underrated. David Sylvian. Again, I want to be very clear. If you want to gather around the TV or the device of your choice with your family to watch a Christmas movie akin to Elf, which I also loved, this one probably ain't it. But if you're like me and you want to go on a different kind of journey during a pretty intense time of the year with a little holiday moment, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. This is a top shelf classic.